It is sentencing day for Sean Combs. His months-long criminal trial filled with disturbing allegations finally set to come to an end today. Just how much time will he receive behind bars? And good afternoon. I'm David Navarro.
And I'm Lauren Glassberg. Sandra is off. The family of Sean Combs arrived at the courthouse this morning in Lower Manhattan, and today Sean Combs himself is expected to address the court and ask the judge for leniency.
Combs will be sentenced on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Each count carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison.
And Justin, we are getting a first look at a highly produced video being played in court from Combs' attorneys to try and appeal to the judge.
Meanwhile, the judge shedding some light on what he may be considering in his sentencing. Eyewitness News reporter Kemberly Richardson live in Lower Manhattan with the very latest. Kemberly.
Well, this is one of the most consequential days in his life. Right now, Sean Combs is sitting in a courtroom on the 26th floor of this building, waiting to hear his fate. The judge will hear an earful. We'll also see a highly produced video by the defense. It's a sort of look back at Sean Combs' life.
My nose fell off. No, my lip fell off. Thank you. You wear it?
You inspire, you energize, and you've left out of the existence of this planet, man.
Now, that video runs about 11.5 minutes and shows the entrepreneur in all facets of his life with his 7 children as they grow up, deeply personal moments at home with his late partner, Kim Carter, and Combs taking part in his various business ventures. All of this an 11th hour Hail Mary of sorts as Combs begs for mercy. Sentencing day inside a federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan. The Combs family arriving as they have for months. Inside the courtroom, Sean Combs sat with his team of attorneys for what is expected to be a critical, several hours-long hearing. The outcome will determine how the disgraced music mogul spends time moving forward. The defense is asking for a sentence that does not exceed 14 months. Combs has been behind bars for roughly 13 months. The government wants him in prison for at least 11 years. While the 55-year-old did not take the stand during his 8-week trial, today he plans to speak. His comments most likely rooted in a letter he wrote to the court. In it, he directly apologizes to his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, telling her, quote, "I literally lost my mind. I was dead wrong for putting my hands on the woman that I loved." He went on to offer an olive branch to another ex, a woman who testified under the name Jane, telling her, quote, "I realize that I hurt you." When it comes to the sentence, the judge will have final say, but does have a lot of discretion. Combs' former personal assistant, who testified under the name Mia, was supposed to physically be in the courtroom. She told jurors her former boss had sexually assaulted her multiple times and that she had helped set up so-called freak-offs, sometimes days-long drug-fueled sex sessions during which Combs forced women to have sex with paid male escorts. But at the top of the hearing, the government announced Mia this morning had bowed out. Prosecutors went on to say a, quote, bullying letter from the defense was part of her reasoning. The judge scolded Combs' lawyer, saying, quote, the tone of the defense's letter was inappropriate, adding that should not be done again. To date, the government handed over 6 letters against Combs, one from Ventura, who herself wrote to the judge saying her relationship with Combs was, quote, the most traumatic and horrifying chapter of my life. But support for Combs has been front and center ever since he was arrested in a Midtown hotel in September of last year. That backing is spelled out in more than 75 letters also now filed with the court. And those letters are from Combs' children, his family, business partner, people in his inner circle. Now, just moments ago, the judge announced he doesn't see any reason to deviate from standard sentencing recommendations, which in this case are under 6 years to over 7 years. Combs is so confident that he will be released on time served that he is already booking speaking engagements in Miami next week. Prosecutors call that arrogant. For now, live in Lower Manhattan, Kemberly Richardson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.